Jai Bhim, Jai Bhavis Pratigya Abhiyan. In English, let me salute you as Namo Buddha, Jai Bhim, 22 Wars Mission. Dr. Bas Ambedkar gave 22 Wars on 14th October 1956. It was the historical moment in the history of humanity to convert common man, especially untouchables from India, to Buddhism. Dr. Bas Ambedkar's attempt was to liberate all untouchables and all caste exploited people of India. At that time, he gave 22 vows to the people who were present at that time. On that particular day nearly 6 lakh people were present, and Dr. Bas Ambedkar read out one vows after one. I shall not worship Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. Such type of vows he uttered and people followed behind him. It was during 1956, but after that and after the Mahanirvan of Dr. Bas Ambedkar, 22 vows could not be taken to common masses. But in Nanded, when I was there, I went to common man, visited Buddha Viharas, and wherein I tried to preach and propagate 22 vows means Bhavis Pratigya Abhiyan among the masses. People were somewhat astonished, and I was rather shocked to know that somebody is propagating, preaching on 22 vows. Dr. Bas Ambedkar gave, but it remained to be given consideration and cognizance by thinkers, the writers, the so-called rationalists. So what was the aim? Dr. Bas Ambedkar gave 22 votes to the people who were present. But what was the aim? What were the objectives to give these vows pledges to common man at the time of conversion to Buddhism? Certainly, yourself or anybody can imagine what might have been gone into the mind of Dr. Bas Ambedkar. He must be thinking to liberate all masses, especially untouchables and other backward classes and other people also, from the slavery of all type of slavery. There is cultural slavery, there is ideological slavery, there is religious slavery, all type of slavery. And he wanted India to be the Buddhist nation. But Buddhist nation means on paper or on caste certificate. I won't elaborate this point. But everybody will appreciate that Baba Saheb wanted each Indian to be Buddhist in their day-to-day life. So from Nanded, I started 22 vows mission. Common man from slum area, illiterate people joined with me, and this karma started from Nanded, and along with youngsters, fresh, young, revolutionary minds, I moved to Diksha Bhumi Nagpur, and I moved to Chaitya Bhumi Mumbai also. So in this way, we tried to tell the people the significance of 22 vows. But right now I won't elaborate its significance. I will rather say what we did last time during 5th, 6th December and on 24th of December 2013. On 5th and 6th December, we planned so many stalls on Shivaji Park, and lakhs of people visit Chaityabhumi, Mumbai, to pay their respectful homage to the sacrifices, to the hard work, and to the work done by Dr. Basa Ambedkar. So when common man who do not attend any meeting, any conference, we come across on Shivaji Park on 5th and 6th December. So all pracharaks of 22 Pratigya Abhiyan or 22 Voz Abhiyan, they were distributing pamphlets in Marathi or in Hindi or in English to all visitors, and we wanted common man to get rid of 3 points. First, nobody should believe in black threads which common man put on their neck or in their fingers or wrist. So all pracharaks of 22 Pratigya Abhiyan, they cut the black threads which are the symbols of superstition, religious slavery and unthinking attitude. Because when you put black thread which is very much given by some sorcerer or religious priest from any community and religion, people take care and put it on their wrist for years together, and in this way they continue to have faith in that black thread. So there are small petties, boxes keep on their necks also. So such black threads our pracharaks cut, removed and collected. Now the question would arise, what should be done about these collected, accumulated black threads which are collected from common man, innocent man. So during 2011 I had discussion with my colleagues and pracharaks, and we decided to burn these accumulated, collected black threads on 24th of December 2011, and the function was held at Ambedkar College, Siddharth Hostel, Wadala, Mumbai. Now people were somewhat curious, they were clueless what we are going to do. On 24th of December 2011, we took procession, funeral of that black threads, and we give the name to that dead body. A dead body of what? Dead body of the concept, the conditioning and the culture of fate, S-O-U-S, soul, rebirth, hell, heaven, predetermined and predestined, all such things. And we took out funeral and procession, and we conducted last rites of dead body. So the first function, Buddhist ladies gave shoulder to the symbolic dead body of that black threads or Kale Gande Dore. Now it became the talk of the town and talk of among the intellectuals and thinking people, the what type of program we conducted and arranged successfully. So the message was simple. Now we no longer wanted to be guided by any fate, bhagya, any soul, atma, any rebirth, punarjanma, any heaven and hell, koi bhi swarg narak, any accumulated sin. We do not want to be guided and controlled by such things. So what do you say? It is simple thing. Somebody from the planet, I will ask anybody from the planet, just come forward and prove the existence of fate, the existence of SOS soul, the existence of rebirth, the existence of heaven and hell, the existence of some controller. So there is no controller. So we wanted common man to get rid, to get liberation, to get freedom from the concept and conditioning of Bhagya, Nasib, Atma, Daivavad and Ahankar. Do you have idea? Ego has also affected and afflicted each of us, around the people around us. So that was the function experiment conducted by us. Now this year also on 5th and 6th December we had again that program on Shivaji Park on 5th and 6th December 2013. This time also we collected and accumulated lakhs of black threads cut from Buddhist, Bahujan, other backward classes people, and we stored it. Then again we decided to have mega massive function on 24th of December 2013 on Worli Dr. Ambedkar Maidan on 24th December, and in such a way we tried, our all pracharas tried in a very innovative way to go to the common man so that everybody will attain. So theme of this year was that the funeral and that carrier will be shouldered by OBC sisters this year. So why OBC sisters should give shoulder to the dead body of Bhagya, Nasib, Atma, Daivavad, Ahankar? Why? Because these are the ladies which have been again conditioned by Bhagya, Nasib, Atma, Daivavad and Ahankar, and they are also the victims of these ideologies. These are the ideologies these are the concept, these are the conditioning which is unproved, unexperimented, unevidenced, unexperimented in any laboratory. But any priest, any pujari, and any person just start preaching, propagating about the existence and relativity and significance of these things. So we decided to have funeral of these concepts in the symbolic form, and the theme was that OBC sisters will give shoulder, they will carry out funeral, and they will give last rites burning to the all these black threads collected and accumulated. So during this year, thousands of people gathered. OBC sisters also came, and Mahale sir and Anand Maske sir and all pracharas were there. Our Sandeep Mahadik, he was selected as the president of that historic function, and that funeral and that procession started. Ladies gave shoulder to that platform, and they carried the symbols of fate, soul, rebirth, hell and heaven outside the ground. All throughout ground, all ladies carried the dead body of the symbolic concept, the conditioning, the culture of fate, soul, hell, heaven, everything. And then it was burned before the thousands of people. Hundreds of people were taking photograph through their mobiles, and there were so many people from media also attended. So what is the message? The message is simple. The religion makes you not to think, not to probe, not to make inquiries, not to doubt, not to ask, and lastly, not to think at all. But we want people to be thinking, to ask questions, to probe anything, to doubt anything, to ask anything, test it, but which is non-existent, which is unproved, which is unexperimented, which is unevidenced, stop following. We will not follow. Our happiness and our growth, our success is in our hand. Now it is high time. Throughout India, such festival of funeral and procession and last rites of Bhagya Atma festival must be celebrated wherever you are. Wherever you are. All celebrations, all festivals, They are tools, I will rather say weapons, to control your mind, your day-to-day life, your conditioning, your culture. Now this festival will liberate, unshackle you, unburden you. It will make you free. It will make you liberated, and you will have nothing to bother. You will be just free. You will have your life in your hand. So, my dear friends, my dear Buddhist brothers and sisters, my dear OBC sisters and brothers, all Indians, I request you to start new festival. The festival of funeral and last rites of Bhagya Atma burning festival in India. Wherever you are, you start its cultural revolution, its ideological revolution, its religious revolution. Be a part of this revolution. Be a part of this cultural revolution. Let the India be thinking India. Let each be a thinking man. Let each person be a traveler on the path of Lord Buddha and the path given by Dr. Basa Ambedkar. I thank you all of you. Jai Bhim. Namo Buddhaya. Jai Bhavis Pratigya Abhiyan. Thank you.